and I do apologize about the hair flying around. I got my little desk mirror on me because it's a little hot in here today. As you can see, my ear's a little red. And then I have a mirror behind me as well. Might have to take this off if I get a little too warm, because if you're not new to these lives, my skin does not like the heat. My face gets red just by a touch. So I also have a few just small little things to show you guys. I did a what I bought, what I got. I just haven't uploaded it yet. Just gonna go ahead and start priming my lids. We're also gonna try out some new lip oils I got on my BoxyCharm, so we're gonna put those on after I set down the lids with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. Hi Cherie, welcome. Hi Brandy, welcome. Thank you guys for joining. So we're gonna go ahead and try that stuff out. They're lip oils for the girls who just joined from my BoxyCharm. That's technically, I think, what I'm gonna do with these lives is try out any like BoxyCharm type of stuff, or stuff that I've purchased that's not like new enough to put in my first impression videos. Ugh, I got hair just sticking to my moisturizer. So we'll just prime the lids with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and we're gonna set it with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. I have found that that's like one of the best setting powders to set my eyes with, for me at least. What are your guys' favorites? I love to hear just your guys' favorites of anything for you girls that are new here. So let me know what your favorite products are, just in general. Now we're gonna go ahead and go set that, and then we'll put those lip oils on. There's two of them. We're gonna go with the lighter shade today, because we have that new Maybelline Violin Ink liquid lipstick to try out. I've had that for a bit, just haven't tried it because I've had a lot of first impressions I've filmed. I'm so excited for this week's, you guys. I haven't got it filmed yet. It will be filmed probably Tuesday. It's my day off. I might even do it tomorrow, because I actually get off at 1 tomorrow instead of 2 this week, which is a first. And I'm happy and excited because tomorrow is my Friday. So I might actually film it tomorrow after work. It's going to depend on how hot it is and how hot it is in this room. Because with the studio lights on, it gets super hot, and then you have the issue with the redness, and the makeup just doesn't look right. Like, I don't mind walking around my house with my face red, my makeup on, and it looking kind of weird because I'm just here. But if I'm doing a first impressions video, I want you guys to be able to see how it's going to look, and I feel like that kind of doesn't reflect it due to the fact my face is red. Alright, so these are the lip oils, so we're going to go in with this lighter shade. I believe that's the lighter shade. So we're just going to let it sit on our lips, and then I've been doing this a lot lately, and then I'll wipe it off with like a makeup remover wipe when I get ready to go with the lip product. My lips are super dry today, even though at work I use the, I can't remember now. It's a lip balm from the drugstore. It's really nice. It's like a lip balm, lip gloss hybrid. These are nice and shiny, and they feel very hydrating. So I do like, we're going to add a little bit more because, like I said, they're super dry. So I'm not sure why. I didn't apply it. Stuff I used at work today, like a lot, like I typically do. I typically go in with quite a bit throughout the day. Alright, and then we have a new eyeshadow we're going to try out. We're going to try out the Filling Bubbly by ColourPop. And then I'm going to use the cream shadow in their Set in Stone to use as like a glitter glue to set down the glitter. Ah, thank you. I do. I have one. I'm so excited to share with you guys. I guess I'll go ahead and tell you, it is going to be like a pretty much full face of Fenty Beauty. And I'm stoked because we have her new lip products to give a try out. Okay, so we're going to go in with this lighter shade right here. It is Slam Slate, or Blame Slate, sorry. A little bit of kickback, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I mean, I love ColourPop formula. Like, I feel like their eyeshadow formula is always consistent. I feel like I have more ColourPop eyeshadow palettes now than any other palettes. feel like this is a weird angle. I apologize, guys. It's a really pretty, just light, kind of like transition shade. So we might end up in 3 shades today, which we typically don't. Hold on, I got it. There we go. Yeah, it's really light. We're gonna go in with just a little bit more. Maybe we'll darken it up and just use the 2 shades. But yeah, Fenty Beauty First Impressions is coming. We've got almost a full face. I don't have an eyeshadow palette, a brow product. I'm trying to think what I don't have because I have almost a full face. I've got the tinted moisturizer, and I'm so excited because, for one, her packaging is super cute. And typically, yeah, that's definitely darkening up if you build it up. So I like that. Typically, I don't like to go for like makeup celebrity brands because I feel like a lot of them are just a cash grab, where they will just slap their name on a product and call it good, and it's more mediocre, and some of them can get expensive. I feel like Fenty is a good example of one that doesn't do that. I love like every Fenty product I have tried so far. I tried their Soft Matte Pro Filter foundation and then her Ease Drops. I actually have in my cart to purchase here soon her new lip stains in Maui type shade. I've been trying to get that, but it keeps selling out before I get a chance to pick it up. And that will be reviewed in a First Impressions as well, because that is new. I like to keep stuff that didn't come out either last year or this year, but I'm really trying to get like stuff that came out this summer. I mean, if I'm having to film, obviously, I mean, I guess I could film 2 First Impressions in a day. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's really pretty, Brandy. It's a very light color, but I like it. I'm just trying to get it pretty blended. I'm also going to be filming a 10 minute everyday makeup look here soon. Like, just here, this is how I do a quick makeup look, especially for summer, because I don't like to have a lot of stuff on my skin in the summertime. I'm going to go in with this brush. It's kind of slanted. It's really interesting to go ahead and do the outer V, and they're cute. I got these in either, I think it was BoxyCharm, either BoxyCharm or Ipsy. And we're going to go in with that one right here. It is Clink Clink. I love these names. But we're not going to go too dark because I don't like to go too dark with the outer V. Just a little bit too dark in it. I like to pat in first. Since you girls are new here, I'm 36. I say this a lot in my videos, and I do apologize if that gets repetitive. Like I've said, I just feel like it's almost essential to say that because I find a lot of YouTubers are just so young. And I don't want people to come to my channel and think that they're getting this 20-something-year-old, you know. That's not me, unfortunately. I'm not in my 20s anymore. So I have to do my makeup a little different than how a lot of these YouTubers do it, which is fine. Like, you know, no big deal. I just feel like, sorry, I gotta get up in my 10x mirror here. At least just to start applying. I just really pride myself on being very transparent, and I definitely want to say, especially because we have some new girls here, that that's how I am in my first impressions. I will not tell you guys a product is good just to tell you guys a product is good. You know, I'm going to be upfront and honest about how I actually feel about it. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if, you know, if it's good or not. You know, I want you guys to be able to trust what I'm telling you. I think those colors blended really nicely. I like the look that gave. Darkened it just a little, but not too much. Alright, so now we're going to the other eye. Oh, a little too much. I forgot we were going in with the dark color. So, yeah, just really, really excited about the Rare Beauty first impressions. I have quite a bit of them to get filmed. I have a pretty much an almost full face of ColourPop one to film as well, and a really exciting announcement in that video to share with you guys. But that one, I can't, I got to get the Rare Beauty one up first because she's already had her liquid, well, not liquid, I guess. It's the Kind Words lipsticks, and I always have a hard time with this eye. And her lip liner, she's already had them out for a bit, so I want to get that up. Which, I'm not going to lie, I will say that that and the tinted moisturizer are probably my two favorite things in that video that I'm excited to give a try. Now I'm just kind of blending out any harsh lines, kind of blending those together. I don't know why this eye is a little bit harder for me to work on, and I don't know, I feel like my eyes never come out the same. But I feel like everybody's eyes are a little different, right? Am I incorrect? I mean, I even feel like it looks pretty darn close the same in person. Actually, I think I ended up blending out most of that darker color. So we're gonna go back in with just a little bit. Okay. So how are you ladies? How was your weekend? Are you guys people who have a job where you have to work on the weekend like me and you have a weekday off, or did you have the weekend off of work? Hi, Sarah. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, how are you? You are just like the sweetest. You come to all my lives, and I love that, and I love the support. I know I'm not going live every week like I used to, but like I said, it's just a lot to go live every Saturday and then film all the videos. My channel is definitely taking a different direction than it was just a few months ago, but I'm happy about that. Like, I created that, I wanted to take it into a different direction. All right, now we're going to go in with that cream, and we're going to put it on the lids as like glitter glue. My weekend has just been work. I'm so excited for my Friday. We don't really have a lot of plans for my days off. I don't even think we really have any plans for my days off. It's just me and the hubby tonight, and our oldest too. My youngest is staying the night with a friend. I'm using this new like vlogging kit. It has a light on it with a tripod, and I wonder if I can, no, okay. And then it's also got a microphone, which I don't think I plugged in the microphone, I just realized. Oops. So hopefully my sound starts to become better. I think we're gonna go in with just this lighter shade right here. It is Pop Off. It's like a champagne with like a little bit of pink, it looks like, but let's see how it pulls on the lid. Oh no, it's definitely like a champagne color, but that's okay. That's kind of what I thought it was at first. Brandy, I put the cream shadow underneath because I don't know, I don't feel the need to go get glitter glue. I have this cream powder that I remember when I first got the Set in Stone palette from ColourPop. I was like, what, cream? I don't put cream on the top or on my crease or anything. So I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. And then one day I was like, I can use that as glitter glue. And so I've been doing that, and it works really well. I mean, I get either no fallout or very minimum fallout in my eyeshadow palettes. So I use it for that reason. I just don't, I mean, would glitter glue probably work a little better? Possibly. I don't know. I've never tried it, honestly. But I'm just a true believer in utilizing what you have. Especially because this girl ain't rich, man. She got teenage daughters. They make you go broke fast. And they don't even realize that. Are you guys excited to see the Rare Beauty first impressions? Because let me tell you, I am. I know, I've like said it about a million times already. All right, we're gonna go ahead and prime the face now, and I'm so excited for this. We have the Laneige, I don't know. I got the lip mask during Prime, and it, for some reason, just now is shipping. I was supposed to have it like 2 weeks ago. I don't know, the pink bottle. But this is a glowy makeup serum. So we're going to use this to give us some glow. And then I think I'm going to go in with my tried and true Refined Soft Matte Poreless Primer from Hailey's Beauty. If you girls have never tried Hailey's Beauty, you need to. Go check it out. Like, I'm obsessed. And I got that in a deluxe size. And I use it ever since I did that first impressions. I use it every day. And I need to go buy the full size because I'm almost out now. I still really like my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and my Tarte Balm, whatever you call it. What did I do with it? Oh, it's in here. But I don't know. I just really, really like it. It just, I feel like, I mean, my reaction was 100% authentic in that video. I was so shocked when I put it on my face because it really does give this really nice blurring effect to your skin. All right, we're gonna tuck that behind and we're gonna use a beauty blender. Sometimes I feel like for glowy skin, it works better for me. And just so you girls know, I have dry skin. Not like super dry, but it's not really oily. I will say that my forehead does get a little shiny. And my nose does, but it's not so severe where I have to like blot or refresh throughout the day because of it. I definitely gave a pretty glow. I mean, we could definitely add more, but that's okay. My poor ear is so red. Have you guys, I mean, I'm sure you have, the e.l.f. Flawless Filter. Oh, I'm so excited. So I went to go order it last week. I was running errands, so I put it in my car and I was going to purchase it after I was done running errands. And like 2 hours later, I went to go purchase it and it was sold out. And they actually restocked. So if you guys couldn't get your hands on it and you were wanting to, go get it. Because it's probably going to sell out again. It has gone viral. It's supposed to be a dupe for Miss Charlotte over there. We will definitely be trying it out in a first impressions and probably a dupes video. I haven't done one yet, but I think I have a few things. I think I've been trying too hard with that video and wanting to have like a full face, but even for my first impressions, I usually don't even have an almost full face of one brand like we're doing with Rare Beauty. So I'll go off camera for the stuff that isn't new. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably do a first impressions, or not a first impressions, I'm sorry, a dupe soon. I know, Sarah, I haven't done a dupes one yet. That's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do one here soon and go ahead and just do it for the stuff that I've already duped. Let me rephrase that and say think, because I'm not really 100% sure. Hopefully this doesn't take our glow away. I mean, if it does, I do plan to use my CoverGirl Priming Glow Mist, and you know, we can always bring our glow back. And I'll show you guys the stuff that I picked up in my Sephora order. One of the stuff isn't in there just because it's for the Rare Beauty video, and I have all that together. So, but see how it just, like, as I was putting it on, it gave a nice blurring effect, and it really does minimize the pores. It has so quickly become one of my favorites. Sorry guys. Like poreless primers. And I'm also gonna do, I already said that, a 10-minute like everyday summer makeup look, because there are some days I don't get all glam and I very quickly get ready. All right, so I finally purchased it. I'm like one of the last people to, but we have the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I got it in the shade 1W1 Bone. So we're gonna give this a try. I didn't buy the pump, and I really should. I've been to Ulta a few times since then. Probably should have went and got the pump, especially because I like to pour on the back of my hand. So, and then I dip in. So let's hope this doesn't create a mess, because I can be such a messy get readier, is that how you say it? So we're just gonna put a little bit in the back of the hand, and I always like to just start with a little. We're gonna take our sponge. I have been, if I'm using like a really lightweight coverage foundation, tinted moisturizer, which I think this is supposed to be, correct me if I'm wrong, girls, because I'm sure you guys have all tried it. This or the e.l.f. I'm sure you guys have all tried it, but it's supposed to be like medium to full coverage, right? I feel like half of my face is cut off. But look at, I mean, it gives a really pretty look. Look at that. I like the look it's giving. And I feel like we still have some of that glow. Like, clearly we lost some of it when I put on that primer, but it's also a soft matte, so if we were using a different one, like the e.l.f. one or the Tarte one, we probably would have lost most of it, to be honest. So you guys, I'm telling you, you gotta try it, Haley's Beauty. I'm telling you. Definitely messy without that pump. I really need to get it. Okay. I have not, but like I said, I did order it. Did I say I ordered it? Oh yeah. I don't think I did. It almost has a paint smell. This does. Did yours, Sarah? I mean, I'm sure you purchased it a long time ago. I've heard that some people think that it's a different formula than it was the first time. Do you feel the same way? I feel like there's a slight paint smell to it. I did not realize that when I unboxed it in my video. I don't like that smell. I don't know why I didn't notice it then. I mean, this is my first time using it, but it definitely gives a pretty look to the skin. So let's hope it doesn't keep that. Okay, does it keep the smell? But yeah, so I ended up not being able to purchase it. It's really pretty, though. I do like the look. I feel like it's coming across probably because of my lighting, because I have the light on that I got with that vlogging kit, and then my mirror here. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit more up there. And then we'll go ahead and bring it down the neck, because it is, I mean, it's coming off a little lighter on camera, but it is slightly light for my skin tone. But it was really hard to find a good match, and I wanted to give it a try. Would you guys be interested in like other one brand tutorials? Because I want to try out LYS as well. I'm waiting for their cream bronzer to come back in stock, and then I'm just going to purchase it all. With the Rare Beauty, I didn't get everything all at once, and that's why it's also taken me a bit to film, because I didn't get all the product. There we go. Now we're matching our neck better. Not like you can really see my neck. Next time I will definitely do better with my angle. I also have a friend that decided to join us. I don't like that, but I probably won't cover it up, to be honest, just because, like I said, I'm just staying home with the family today. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out if mine did, but I like that. I feel like that's more medium coverage, but I've not really been. Are you guys more into the fuller coverage, or are you still into like lightweight? I feel like I used to be into full coverage, and as I'm getting older and summertime, I'm more into the lighter coverage. Now, we also have a concealer. Do we have, let's see here. And I'm telling you guys, Power Puffs. Don't use a brush, especially if you have dry skin. I am telling you, a Power Puff is the way to go, because every time I used a brush, I felt like the powder, you could see it, like it was just sitting on my skin. And then I decided to just get a Power Puff and try it. I got a 6-pack on Amazon for like $4.99, and I'm obsessed. It has totally changed my game when it comes to, oh, sorry guys, my powders. Like, it's amazing. Amazing. And so you guys need to try that. So is this Rewind by Haley's Beauty. It is the Blurring Full Coverage Concealer. We're going to use the Tarte, or I mean not the Tarte, the e.l.f. hydrating one, camo hydrating, to lighten, you know, give me a lighter look in the middle of the face. So I can go in with that first. This is a little light to use under my eyes, so that's why I'm using it like this. I've used it under my eyes before, but it really doesn't look all that great under the eyes. But I actually went to go pick up a different shade, and I don't know, like, a lot of the shades were pulling, like, this is fair beige, I think, but a lot of the shades were pulling not right on me at all. So we're just gonna stick with this one, and we're just gonna use her to brighten up the middle part of our face. And now we're just gonna blend, 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 and then we'll go in with the middle. But see how it gave us a brightened middle, center part of our face, whatever you wanna. I know words are hard, Brandy, words are hard. So I remember when I got this, it's in light neutral. It looked dark, like when I did it in my first impressions, and it has this little tip applicator. I've never used it. I've actually started to apply my concealers with my finger, and I typically don't like to use my finger for makeup application, but this is really nice and creamy, and I feel like using it, a finger really like helps spread it out and control where you want it, and see how it looks dark, especially for a light neutral. And I thought the same thing, so I was like, oh crap, like, I like the formula, but the shade is not gonna work. And I was like, I'm gonna have to use it up though, so I'm gonna have to figure something out in the meantime, because I don't want to be wasteful. I mean, there's products that I've tried that I don't like, and I'll pass them on to like my girls if they want them. However, this shade would not have even, I didn't think so at first, would even work for them. However, it's really not as dark as it seems on camera. When I was like applying it the next day in person, it's actually a good light neutral, and it gives a good medium coverage. I mean, see the difference? It definitely gives a good medium coverage. It does crease under my eyes, but honestly, I've said it a million times, so many concealers crease under my eyes. I don't really judge off of that. It's more so judged off of how much it creases. Some crease way more than others on me. But it really is a beautiful finish. Like, it gives me good enough coverage. I haven't even really been into like full coverage concealers. Very little goes a long ways, and I feel like once you blend it in, the color just kind of morphs into your skin. So I don't think I need to pick up a different shade. And this is gonna last me forever. I haven't tried the applicator, I will say that, but I bet it's cooling because it's metal. But I just like to use my finger to spread it out, and then very lightly use the beauty blender or a sponge. I don't even need a beauty blender these days. Just lightly tap it in. And I'm not a brush person for my concealer either. This side definitely is the worst. This one creases more than the other. It's darker than the other, but that blends really well, and it's really creamy. Like, my experience with creamy, did you, Sarah? what did you buy and how do you like the stuff? I'm so excited. One of my recommendations, someone went and purchased. That's so exciting. And it's also all in how you prep your skin. I have texture under my eyes. I actually have a kind of skincare makeup hybrid product to give a try out for under the eyes and a first impressions as well. Okay, and I haven't tried any of the brushes. Ooh, I'm almost out of this. I definitely need to pick up a new one. No, I have not tried any of their brushes. I've just tried Haley's Beauty's product. Well, that did not go well. That brow is not doing what I want it to do. Don't you love that, girls? Don't you love it when it just doesn't work out? I'd be a little bit more inclined to try to salvage it if I was going out somewhere. I mean, my husband and I will probably go to pick up dinner. We're gonna go ahead and just order out since we don't have Lillian with, but it doesn't look too bad. We're just gonna leave it. I have a hard time doing my brows and talking, I'm sorry. And I always feel like one eye with my brows comes out different. Like I feel like my brows usually never look like they're related. They look like they're distant relatives all the time. All right, to set under the eyes, we're gonna go ahead and use the Pro Filter, and we're gonna use that powder puff. I don't want to use the same thing under my eyes because my eyes today aren't necessarily looking the best as we're going to use for all over the face. So I just take the Power Puff and just very little puff, press in with the Power Puff into the under eyes. But see just how smooth that powder even gives. And this puff, I'm telling you ladies, I mean, it's not like it's new. It's not like new revolutionary product that I'm sure you guys didn't know about. I'm just saying, give it a try. I mean, honestly, you can, like I said, get 6 of them for $5 on Amazon. Compared to, you know, going through Beauty Blender and spending $15 on one, which I almost did. And I actually, if you guys remember, like Sarah, if you remember, I wasn't even setting my under eyes or even my face much because of that issue. All right, so we're gonna we're gonna hop back into this. I've been actually taking up that first shade and we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the other shade on, top off the excess. I've actually been doing this a little different. Typically I'll take like a liner brush and put a little bit like actually on the lash line, but lately I've been buffing it and bringing it up to connect that outer V, and buffing it down here, it really does distract from like any creases that you have under there, like your natural creases. So I like to now buff it. I also should do a video for like makeup routine because a lot has changed. I mean, I haven't done one, so I can do one now and then do like an updated one like next year sometime, like maybe towards in the summer, do those like yearly. I have some anxiety to share with you guys my favorites video for the fall and winter because I have just fallen in love with so much makeup. Like, I don't know what to do. That foundation looks really good, you guys. It's just really pretty and healthy. You can still see my skin, which I'm okay with. Like, if I move back, this is about what my skin really looks like as far as shade and color. It's still coming off a little lighter, and I think that, like I said, just think that's because of the lights. But it doesn't look bad. So it's in person, it's a little bit darker. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go in with our mascara now, and then we're gonna set the face. This is BFC. I'm not sure. Got it from BoxyCharm. So here's what the wand looks like. Just a typical wand. I prefer, and so does my eyes, wetter formula mascaras. And this one is dry. I mean, some work for me. I've had some work. What do you guys prefer? I mean, I could say I prefer something, but my lashes prefer something different. We're gonna go with a second coat and see if we get clumpy. I don't like clumps, so if we do, I will brush them out. We did for a second, but I was able to brush it out with this brush. I will say, it's definitely lifting my lashes. I mean, mascara, no mascara. What do you guys think? It's not too bad. Is it gonna become a holy grail? No. I have other mascaras I love, but I will definitely use it up. I just won't go and purchase it, or, you know, through like BoxyCharm's shops, or find their site to purchase it from. I won't purchase it again. Once I use it up, I'll use it up. But I'll use it just to not be wasteful. I actually tried out the Big Mood from e.l.f. and that's honestly the first e.l.f. product that I didn't like. I did not like it. It flaked on me, it smeared. I did not like that mascara at all. So I gave it to Miss Lillian and she wore it and it worked well on her eyes. So, didn't waste that. We're doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Sarah. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're gonna go in with our ColourPop cream gel liner and exit. I love putting this on the waterline because it really just opens up the eyes. Like a nice, good gel liner is a must to have in your makeup bag. I mean, look at that. I think I might also do like 5 must-have starter kit type of video. What do you guys think of that? I just have all these good ideas. Why is this? Sorry, I gotta get up close. I apologize. I think there's something on my lower lashes because this applied really good to that other lash line and it's not applying well to that one. Looks slightly different. We'll just go with a little bit more on this side to even it out. I just have so many ideas because I'm trying to make my channel have different things and not have it be like, oh, just another first impressions or another unboxing video, or, you know, have you guys enjoyed those first impressions? Brandy and, oh my gosh, Cherie, sorry. It took me a minute. I knew it started with an S. Is this like your first time coming to my channel, or have you like watched other videos before? But for you, Sarah, have you enjoyed the first impressions? And I'm always up for feedback. If there's anything you think I need to improve on, tell a girl. Tell a girl. All right, so we're gonna use the Camo powder foundation from e.l.f. I have 150 light fair and then light 210 in. I'm not sure which one I should use to set. I feel like my fair one would work better because I think this is gonna be too dark. And if you 3 girls are dry skinned and you've been scared to use a powder foundation, this one's amazing. Yeah, we're gonna use the lighter one to set the face because that's a little too dark. Because, oh, excuse me, I was for a long time because of being so dry and 36 and just, you know, my skin that Hi Jessica, welcome. I didn't want to make my skin more dry, but I've just fallen in love with this. I use it as a powder like we're doing today and as a foundation. It doesn't look dry, it doesn't look cakey. I really like it. And it really does just blur the skin. I mean, look at that. And it also being a powder foundation is going to give a little bit more coverage if that's something you're looking for. Oh, wait, I asked you guys that. I'm sorry, my finger. Okay, so Brandy, you prefer still a full coverage. Now, is that even in the summertime? Is it hot where you live? Because I mean, where I live, it's not super hot, but it is hot. Like last year we hit hundreds, which I don't think is technically normal for us. That was not normal. Such a pretty powder. And if you use this powder puff, you know, I haven't tried to use the powder puff when I've applied this as a foundation. I wonder how that would work. I might have to do that next time I use this. I will say, although I love it, it's been a while now since I've used it. And that's why I was like, you know what, I'm going to use it as a setting powder because I love it as a foundation and a setting powder. But we have that Estee Lauder Double Wear to try out. But I've been trying so many complexion products like foundation, tinted moisturizer, that type of stuff, that I haven't gone back to this. But clearly you can see I like it, and the light shade is the one I use the most because you can't even really see the letters on it. Yeah, it gets like, well, last year we actually hit like hundreds, which I don't think is normal for us, but it's supposed to be almost 100 sometime this coming week. Yeah, I really like how that looks. You guys really should try it out if none of you guys have. Okay. So just no matter what, and that's totally cool. Like I used to be, and now I mean, I might go back to it. Okay, don't get me wrong. I do wear full coverage stuff, and I might go back to it in the winter time. But right now, I'm like really enjoying tinted serums, tinted moisturizers, that type of stuff. I did finally pick up, let's go ahead and wipe this stuff off because we're just about there. And I have foundation on my lips anyways. I did go ahead and finally pick up the Nude Glow from, which I love a glowy skin, having dry skin, that's not surprising, right? Picked up the Nude Glow from It Cosmetics. I am kind of nervous just because I've tried their other CC creams in the past and they haven't worked for me at all. Like they were either too drying, or I never tried their actual foundation. They're Better Than Skin Foundation, I think was the name. They were either like too drying or pilled up, or I don't know. It could have been my skin. It could have been me, because that's when I was just getting in to really gain into makeup like 3 years ago. And I will say I haven't even really tried super hard on my channel as far as like, I've just gone with the flow with my videos, did, you know, a little bit editing and just showed you guys things I was getting in subscriptions and stuff like that. Like I wasn't like putting as much effort as I am in now. So I really appreciate everyone who comes on and watches, who comes to these lives, and who subscribes to my channel, because it really is a lot of work, and I have a full-time job, and being a mom and a wife, it's a lot. So I appreciate it. We're gonna use the L'Oreal Paris Infallible bronzer. I will say I've already used this. I think I got this in light. No, I got this in fair, which I don't know what I was thinking, but I feel like it does work for my skin. So I guess we'll use it up in fair and maybe get light, because it ain't, I will say it's not cheap. I'm going to turn off this fan. I don't think we need it on now. And I'm just going to use the side of this brush. It may not show up well on camera. Oh yeah, it's showing up. It is very light, and I like to bring it up here and then onto my ears as well. I should probably get light, honestly, because fair shows up. It's just really, really light on my skin. And I like to tap on my bronzer and my blush. I don't like to disturb anything on my face, and being that I'm 36, but that's so pretty, so pretty. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do this. We'll put it on the nose, and I've also been putting it up on my forehead, which I don't usually do, like bronzers in general, not just this one, because of having my sun damage up there, but I've been doing this. So right about here is where I will take it and blend it down like this. I mean, I think it's going to be harder to see up here with this shade. I definitely need to go get light. Maybe I'll pick up light tomorrow. And then I just blend it like that. Oh yeah, you're starting to be able to see it a little. I don't put a lot up there, but I do, because I don't have any sun damage spots there. So I have started to do that, and I do like it. I do like that look. And then I will go ahead and bring it in the middle too, just a little. You guys will see here in a minute, like whatever's left on my brush. And I'll just go like this. That looks so nice, you guys. And that powder from e.l.f., I'm telling you, pick it up. I sound like a broken record, but it's so, so pretty. I might just wear that tomorrow. Although I really like this foundation. It's really hard because I try so many foundations. Like, that's one of my favorite things to try. And yeah, what's your guys' favorite makeup product? I love complexion products in general, but I will say bronzer and foundation, and then blush would be next, which is funny because I was so nervous when I first started trying out blush. And this is the ColourPop and Kiss and Tell, and we're gonna use this brush that we used to set our face, but we're gonna use this. As you can see, she's loved and used. It just gives such a light, pretty look. And because I don't like a super bright in your face blush, I will tap off the excess on the back and then start tapping it in. And I even think I got a little too much, but we'll blend her out. I'll go back in with a powder brush and we'll blend it all together. I feel like that was a little too much even after tapping it off. But look how pretty that color is. It's just such, it's a pretty subtle pink. It's not over the top, but you can definitely still see it. And you can build it up for sure. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do those videos for sure. I don't know when, because I've got other ones, like I said, the one first impressions, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and film another one this week as well. Use my 2 days off. I like to do them on my days off because it gets so hot in here. Now we're just gonna go ahead and blend that a little. It gets so hot in here with the lights and everything that I like to do it really early in the morning. I'll wake up at, oh, we didn't put any bronzer on the nose or blush, so that's okay though. Usually, I don't always do bronzer on my nose or even here on my forehead. That's just something I started doing again like a week ago, and I actually really like how it looks, but yeah, that looks pretty. Thank you guys. But we'll just leave it. We're gonna go in with the Tarte Champagne Glow, just a cult classic for sure. So I like to get up at 6, I'll do my skincare, and then I'll do my video, and then I will clean, because my husband's at work at that time, and he cleans on my days off, so I only think it's fair to repay the favor and clean while he's at work, because he does it for me. Isn't that such a pretty highlight? So I like to do it early like that, because then it's not late in the day and it's not super, super hot. Usually I start at about between 7 and 8. And then I've just been putting it on the tip of my nose. And we're gonna put a little bit in the inner corner as well. So clearly if I do it after work, it's super hot. I actually tried to film one after work. It didn't work well. It was so hot in here. I mean, the filming went well, I guess. The filming itself and the makeup products I actually really liked, but I refilmed it because I feel like it's not just speaking of obviously how the product performs, but it's gonna, it's also how it looks on the skin. And if my face is really red, especially blush, it's kind of hard to tell how that blush is performing, right? Such a pretty glow, such a pretty glow. Actually, let's put a little bit under the brows. That's kind of hit or miss for me. I don't always do that, but let's just be extra today. What time is it? Oh, wrong brush. I usually take my makeup off between like 5 and 5:30 and take like a bath to unwind from the day. So I like to wear any new complexion products from Alive for a couple days to get a good wear test. So I'll probably wear the double wear tomorrow, although I really want to wear the e.l.f. Alright, now we just have lips. So we have the Vinyl Super Stay, the Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink, and we have it in the shade Cheeky. Again, I like nude colors, so, and it says to shake well. And it sounds interesting. I don't know what that's about. I'm loving the look today. What do you guys think? Okay, Brandy, well, thank you so much for coming, and make sure you subscribe, please. And anyone who watches afterwards, please, please, please come and join a part of my family. You guys, I say this like in all my videos now because I really feel like it, especially with these lives. I get to interact with you guys and get to know you. You're like my friends in a community. You're not, I don't see you guys as an audience. Like, I really feel like I'm sitting down doing my makeup with some friends. But thank you so much, Brandy. Thank you for coming. So here's what the doe foot looks like. It's like bent and interesting. It has a smell, but it's not a bad smell. I don't know, I'm weird. I like to smell things. Alright. I don't know what side I should be using. Let's try this. It's shiny. Holy cow. I grabbed a gloss to put on top, but I didn't grab a lip liner though. I love my ColourPop ones. I'm not sure I need one because that's really nice and shiny. What do you guys think? While we unbox, I'll let it dry down, and then maybe I'll go in with the gloss. But we were gonna try the Physicians Formula Diamond Plumper, and what shade did I get? Champagne Cushion Cut, and it really, I thought, would match this color well. But we're glossy already. I mean, it's a little bit lighter, but all right. So I have some stuff to show you guys, and then well, and then we'll spray our face at the end too, and maybe go in with this. I'm not really sure. All right, so this was off of Amazon. It's the Milani Make It Last Sunscreen Setting Spray. Clearly, you should be reapplying your sunscreen. I'm not gonna lie. It's a tad sticky, and I thought it was on my teeth. It is starting to dry down already, but it's not like a uncomfortable lip gloss sticky. FYI, I just realized that. Like, my lips are kind of sticking together. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I used too much, but no transfer on the teeth. Okay, we're probably going with the gloss because the shine actually is going down. It looks really pretty. I will use it again. We'll see if it's something. If it's something, I start to really love your seed in my favorites video in fall and winter, which will probably be about December. It's probably when I'll post it. November, December. Anyways, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best at reapplying, so I figure if I got a setting spray or a spray sunscreen, it'd be easier, especially a setting spray. You can refresh your makeup throughout the day and then also reapply your sunscreen. So we're gonna give her a try tomorrow. Well, we'll give her a try Tuesday because I don't need a refresh when I'll do my makeup after work and I get off at 1, so I'll probably start at about 1:30, 1:40ish, and then yeah. All right, and then there's 3 products here, and I'm actually really excited about all 3. They're actually like skincare. One's like, could be like, I guess, a skincare makeup hybrid, but we have the Super Goop Every Single Face Watery Lotion SPF 50. It says it's clean chemical sunscreen actives for all skin types, water and sweat resistant for 40 minutes, oil free and non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, non-irritating, reef safe, no synthetic fragrance, cruelty and vegan. And it's just like a watery sunscreen. It's just a super cute packaging. Love the packaging. I believe this was $38, by the way, guys. All right, Sarah, well, thank you so much for coming. Again, thank you, and thank you for watching my videos, and I hope you'll be able to join our next live. Have a wonderful weekend. All right, Sherry, it's just you and I, girl. So it's a moisturizer with 50 SPF. So I think the packaging is super cute. What do you think, Sherry? I think that's cute. And then you pop it up. I gotta finish this, or the moisturizer I'm using out. What the heck? Okay, Dawn can't open this off on camera. That kind of sucks. I don't want to break it, but it's not like popping open. I don't feel anything. Oh, because you turn it. You turn it. Okay. And that's what it looks like. Wow. I do want to feel, so we're going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. Just a little bit. Definitely looks lotiony, watery. But I have, okay, and just clips back on like that. I do have a moisturizer I'm using up, so I'm not going to start using these until I'm done with that one. I don't like it too much. So earlier I said that there was one thing from the Big Mood mascara I did. Like, that really blended in super fast, and it definitely looks like it gave a nice little hydration. I like that. I like the look of the lips. I just don't know. What do you have the Shree? I don't remember if you said that you do or not, because I don't know. I'm indifferent about it. Like, I love the color. It's totally my color, but I just don't like how sticky my lips are getting. And I'm pretty sure adding a gloss is going to make that worse. Again, it might have been that I applied too much, so I'll try it again a few times. Anyways, super excited to use this. But there was one other thing. It's e.l.f.'s, one of their moisturizers that I'm not too fond of. Like, it does the job, and I feel like if you're in a pinch, $8, not bad. I actually didn't think that I didn't have backup of my moisturizer, and apparently I didn't, and so I had to run to the store and grab one, and I just grabbed that one, and it works, it does its job, but my skin being dry like it is, it really soaks it in, so I feel like I use more than what I should have to. But we're almost done with that, and then I'm gonna probably go to this one next, because then I also have from Glow Recipe, which I think this was about 30 something too, the Plump Hyaluronic Cream Dewy Moisture Plus Plump. So it says, this lightweight creamy gel moisturizer features a blend of 3 plum extracts, 5 weights of hyaluronic acid and polyglycolic acid for a long-lasting, intense hydration. Ice willow herb helps to balance oil and support the skin barrier. I like cream moisturizers. So this will be the next one I will use. It's definitely, oh wait, no, I got the smaller one. So this one's 22. I was like, damn, that's small for 30 something. That's right. I think it was like between 34 and 38. But I did get the smaller one that was 22, and I'll buy the bigger size if I like this. But I like gel moisturizers. So let's look at it. Doesn't really have a plum smell. I think it does slightly, but not too bad. So definitely gel, and I like that. Let's put this one on the back of our hand. This hand's really dry, so we're just, that really just morphed into my skin as well. Do you like it? I've tried their Unseen sunscreen. I like it. I want to try their glowy one. Yeah, a slight plum smell, but really very, very faint. I would say get the smaller version if you're on the fence, but you want to try it, because I feel like this will, this should last you if you use it every day, and unless you're someone who has like a moisturizer for morning and then a different one for nighttime, which I sometimes do that, but for the most part, I use the same moisturizer morning and night. This could last you longer than a few weeks, and depending on how dry your skin is and how much it soaks up moisturizer, like mine does with the e.l.f. It typically doesn't soak up moisturizer the way it does with the e.l.f. one. Yeah, I'm not liking the feel of this. This sucks. I really hope I just applied too much of that lipstick, and we're definitely going to put a gloss on because it's not so glossy, and it did just transfer right there on that tooth. Let's go ahead and put a gloss on real quick. I'll let you go in a minute. It's been almost an hour. Unless you want to go down, then I'll just finish this up on my own, talk to myself. I do it every day, or every time I film or pre-film video. This smells like the Fenty plumping ones. I can feel the tingles already. They aren't super strong though, so far. Gave a nice gloss. Definitely feel the tingles. I will definitely use this on its own as well because I like to use glosses on their own for like a 10-minute everyday look. And when I do that video, by the way, Sheree, obviously it's going to be longer. If you go back and look at my first impressions, I go off camera for things that are not new that we're trying out for the first time and do, you know, and then I'll come back on camera and use the new products. So the 10-minute video clearly isn't going to just take 10 minutes to film, but it's, I promise once like you actually do the routine, you get it down, it will only take you 10 minutes. It only takes me 10, sometimes 15 if I add something extra, but for the most part 10 minutes. I really like the gloss look that this gave. And it's definitely plumping and tingling. I really feel like it gave some plumping to that bottom lip, but it's not too bad. The Fenty one is worse, but I don't mind it, honestly. All right, I am actually super, super excited for this. I've heard great things about this. I've heard the brand, I just haven't tried anything, and I decided, why not? Let's give her a try. You know, that's what this channel is all about, and this isn't something I'll try in a first impressions, but we'll definitely, I'm going to be doing also speed reviews, so there will be like just little mini reviews of products you guys have seen me try out in my first impressions. I'll be starting that series here probably sometime next month. And then you'll see things in my favorites. So I'll definitely give a review on these products like skincare, makeup, and all that. But this is the Summer Friday Shade Drops Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Mineral Milk Sunscreen. So it's another sunscreen. Says the Slyway Mineral Sunscreen glides over skin like a serum, delivering SPF and skincare benefits. Enriched with vitamins, antioxidants, and soothing chamomile, its reef-friendly formula helps shield skin from UVA and UVB rays and leaves skin with a soft, natural finish. I just heard it really, really makes your skin look very pretty. It gives a slight tint, I believe. I remember someone saying, but like nothing super crazy. And I'm just super excited to give this a try. Ooh, it's very watery, which is nice. I really like that gloss. So far, I like it more than the lipstick, but we'll definitely give, if anything, even if we go ahead and use the ELF, or if I should say, not we, if I use the ELF powder foundation tomorrow instead of the Estee Lauder, yeah, I definitely need to pick up light, because you can see it a little right here of that bronzer, but it's definitely pretty light on my skin and fair. I think winter, fair would be a good shade. Super cute. It's a little dropper. But I'll definitely try the lip out just to see if it was just me, applying too much or not. So very, very light coverage. I believe this was like 40 or 50 bucks. I will look it up and I'll leave it in the description box for you. Oh yeah, but once you blend it out, it blends into like no color. But that blended in really nicely. Doesn't really have much of a scent. But I'm really excited for this because I've heard great things. I've seen other people I watch here on YouTube put this on and wear it as their sunscreen, as you should. It's a sunscreen. And they love it and their skin looks really good. Obviously, studio lighting can make skin look different, but... Alright, let's turn this fan off so I don't spray this everywhere. And we're going to put a little bit of glow back into the face because I did take it away a little more than I had planned. And don't use too much of this. I've done that before, and then you end up looking almost like a Tin Man. Like, truly. All right, that is the look. What do you think? I really liked everything. And I'll say I liked the color of the lipstick. So we'll say the lipstick is on the fence. We're on the fence about the lipstick, but I will definitely share in a speed reviews how I feel about it. But that's the look. I think it came out good. I really like the complexion. We got a drop right there that doesn't want to dry. And now we're nice and glowy again, and I got mist to clean up. So thank you so much for coming on, and I hope you subscribe. Sherry, I would love to have you a part, and thank you so much for staying and watching and seeing the few products I picked up. Yeah, and make sure you have that bell notification on, and anyone who comes on afterwards and watches after the fact, she's nosy. she'll try to send messages to, or messages of a conversation I'm having at work to my husband all the time. Siri's just really, really nosy. I'm gonna throw my hair up because I'm gonna go clean up in here, clean my room, go wash my brushes. But yeah, just make sure if you're watching afterwards, you go hit that subscribe button, and you also make sure the bell notification button's on. We got dupes videos coming, we got speed reviews, more favorites, more first impressions, 10 minutes everyday summer makeup look. I haven't decided if it's going to be like 5 or 6 must-have items in a makeup starter kit. I feel like I look really funny with my hair up like that for some reason right now. Maybe if I use these cute little scrunchies instead. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, though. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone who comes and watches afterwards. I'm just going to clean up now. I don't want to leave because I love having girl time and adult time. That isn't my family. All right, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for watching, Cherie, and I hope to see you at the next live. I don't go live too often. Make sure I will also leave social media down below, and make sure you follow me on there because I'll post more on like Twitter and Instagram and my TikTok when I'm gonna go live. I'll post it like the day before and a picture of the products I'm using because it's not like a schedule. It used to be every Saturdays where I try new products, but then I decided to start doing first impressions, which I've enjoyed those videos regardless of me dying of heat in here. So I'm happy I made that choice. So make sure you subscribe and you also follow me. I'm gonna let you go now. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you next time.